up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 3 of the 2022 season here in the Premier Madden League, and yes, we are game planning for Tom Brady today as we face the Denver Broncos. Denver made a blockbuster offseason move, sending Drew Lock to Tampa Bay in return for Tom Brady, who is still looking for one more Super Bowl ring and believes Denver is the answer to his problems. And why not? Denver is a Super Bowl ready team. They are 2-0 this season, playing well with Tom Terrific. Our Houston Texans, meanwhile, we were just happy to get a win last season, and we're very happy to get this contract negotiation done with Roquan Smith. Speaking of blockbuster trades, last season we made the move for Roquan Smith. We got him locked up for the rest of this cycle. That was without a doubt going to happen regardless, but we got it done earlier rather than later. No fight, no haggle in the contract negotiations. Got that out the way. Now let's see if we can go streaking with our Houston Texans. It will not be easy going against these Broncos, who are controlled by K-Mac, who you guys may or may not know as a competitive Madden player, a Madden YouTuber / Twitch streamer. I mean, either way, you probably have heard the name K-Mac before. If not, definitely check out at least his YouTube content, because he's been uploading some of this CFM himself from his perspective with the Denver Broncos. We're here with the Houston Texans, our perspective, as we take this Week 3 game on here in the Mile High City. We'll have to strap up today and play a good one to win it as we are underway. And of course, the defensive side of the ball will be the challenge against Tom Brady, who, as you guys saw, is still a superstar X-Factor quarterback. That means he still gets some of the best abilities in the game, like set, feed, lead, and hot route master. And a guy like K-Mac with hot route master, that'll give us headaches to try to scheme against this Brady. Great pocket, going in the corner, zips it in there for Jerry Jeudy. An injury to one of the offensive linemen, Glasgow, will halt the action momentarily as Javonte Williams, the second-year running back, getting the carry. Brady dropping back on second down, middle of the field. Tim Patrick on the reception. Tim Patrick getting the Broncos very quickly into the red zone, making our defense look like Swiss cheese on this opening drive as Noah Fant caps it off wide open on the wheel route for the touchdown. That was a little bit too easy. We want to at least create some resistance, make them sweat a little bit. It looked like Tom Brady was just kicked back in a lawn chair, just throwing passes to open guys. Now that puts pressure on our offense, led by our rookie quarterback, Sam Howell, to try to keep up with the go. And already a little bit of a shaky start right there, trying to fit it into Brevin Jordan. So we try to run the ball here on second down, calm things down. The flashback getting about 3 yards, still using Josh Gordon at that running back position. Third down, we'll use our 10th overall draft pick, Chris Olave, to move the chains. Next play, Sam Howell on the money. It's Olave again. And how about us making this Broncos defense look like Swiss cheese? Howell on the move, looking in the corner. That is Christian Kirk. They did not call it a touchdown. They called that incomplete. And I don't believe the referees. So we are throwing the red challenge flag as soon as we possibly can. And we win the challenge. How about that? The ruling is overturned. It is a touchdown for our Houston Texans. Christian Kirk did get the feet in bounds. I don't even know how they called that out of bounds, to be completely honest. It looked pretty clean, both feet dragging in there. Well, we got our touchdown nonetheless. We got the game tied up, and Brady's got his X-Factor going. At least it's pro read, so it's not really a big deal, but still, didn't like that. But Brady's out of the zone. Doesn't matter. Without the flashing X under his name, he's throwing better passes, making better reads, getting the first down on 2nd and 22. And he'll have to try to get a first down on 2nd and 24 now. We'll see if he can get it with Javonte Williams. Not quite. Kyler Gordon making the open field tackle. Third down and long for Tom Brady. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. And Brady is spilled to the ground. And you see Raekwon McMillan making some noise in that front along with Drake Jackson. Raekwon McMillan playing for the injured Zach Cunningham at that outside linebacker position. Going for Kirk in the middle of the field. That's not going to work out. Maybe threw that ball a little too early. So we'll just go to second down and 10. Oh, pocket collapses quicker than it should have against that three-man rush. That's Shelby Harris. Oh, on the sack, and I don't know what that pass was, as that will be the safety spinning out at the 10-yard line. Yeah, I really don't know what I was doing on third down 21 besides giving the ball to the Denver Broncos. Brady, the one disadvantage to having old man Brady, he can't scramble on plays like that, nor can he get away here from the rookie Haskell Garrett, the third-round pick out of Ohio State, getting the sack. Brady on third down, dumped, lost the ball. It's going to be picked up by Javonte Williams. But speaking of rookies, that's Drake Jackson off the edge, getting the big-time hit on Brady. And you see perhaps the recipe for us to make some noise in this game defensively, to get that pass rush on Brady to where he can't escape it, and we can get Garrett, Drake Jackson, even Raekwon McMillan to get some pressure on Brady. Then that could be what works for us. The 2nd down and 6, dropping back here at the end of the first quarter. Nothing really there. Don't want to force it, so we throw the ball away with Sam Howell. So we actually have one more play before the end of the first quarter. Empty set for Howell. The 2nd-round pick going downfield for Chris Olave. Oh, man. Olave had it in his hands, but drops right back out for the incompletion. And I don't know, that was a little bit of an awkward catch attempt right there, as the Denver Broncos actually field this punt with TJ Logan. And it's up to our punter to try to make the tackle right there. That was interesting because it looked like they had no business even trying to return that punt. Worked out for them. But yeah, if Chris Olave could have made that catch, that would have been nice. Instead, here we are giving up a first down regardless of what happens on this play because we went offsides. It's an incompletion as Brady misses Tim Patrick, but Raekwon McMillan lined up a little bit offsides, which I don't know, man. I don't know what I do to attract people going offsides. There's got to be something I'm doing wrong. That's something Brady's doing right despite the pressure getting there. He's able to get it to Tim Patrick, put the Broncos in the red zone, looking to extend their lead. Brady in a heap of trouble. Once again, Drake Jackson putting the pressure on. 2nd down, Brady rolling to the right. Got him in the back of the end zone. Keep it in bounds. Yes, he does. KJ Hamler unearths himself wide open against that cover 2, and Brady put it on the money, and that'll get the Broncos their 2nd touchdown of the game. In the red zone, that's really a spot where hopefully we can try to compact the field and keep the Broncos out of the end zone. That would be a part of the game plan. Well, so far, not really working out for us as Von Miller gets the sack right there. 2nd down and 24. Not an ideal spot, so we'll get some yardage back here with Josh Gordon. Make it a 3rd down and kind of manageable as we drop back against the 3-man rush. Howell with a clean pocket. Going in the corner for Collins, and it's intercepted by Kyle Fuller. That was 100% a late throw by me. We had Collins as soon as he broke outside, and I saw it about 2 seconds later. I was like, I wonder if I can still fit in there. I don't think I gotta tell you what the answer is. You can see it for yourself. What you can see is this Tom Brady-led offense back in business in scoring range. Brady 10 for 13 on 3rd down and 3. Make that 11 for 14. Finding the 2nd-year back, Javonte Williams once more. Williams on the carry on 1st down. Hasn't really ran the ball too much, but that's because they're looking to pass. So we try to send the blitz on 2nd down. Works out. Forces the incompletion. 3rd down. Brady dropping back against the 3-man rush. Wide open as we drop 8 into coverage. Well, no one covered Javonte Williams on that wheel route out the backfield. He gets as open as he possibly can for the touchdown. And the Broncos once again cashing in for 7 in that compact area where we're looking to hold the Broncos to field goals. Didn't quite work out right there. I thought Eli Apple would cover that wheel route. I was kind of expecting it. I don't know. Eli Apple just didn't cover it. So, yeah, maybe Eli Apple gets less playing time if he makes plays like that. 3rd down and 9. Sam Howell going to go underneath. Open. Nico Collins get a 1st down. And at this point, we can't throw the game away, right? We got to at least try to stick in this one. We can't try to win the game with a 17-point play. It's 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time. No reason to hit the panic button just yet, especially after hitting Collins once again. Now, that's not a great sign. Our 17th overall pick, Kenyon Green, injured, and that's not going to help as well. First play without Kenyon Green, and Randy Gregory gets the sack as we go underneath to Josh Gordon. An offensive line for the 3rd game in a row with question marks, and that's not going to help. Kenyon Green abdominal tear, out for the rest of this game and perhaps weeks to come. Sam Howell going cross-body on third down. That was not the best decision we've seen from Howell. In fact, probably the worst decision he's made so far in his NFL career, and he's going to pay the price. Justin Simmons cashing in the check, and the Denver Broncos have pulled away. And I'll tell you what, we tried to go for the 17-point play, and as you may know, there's no such thing as a 17-point play in the NFL, and now we are down by 24. Trying to make a spectacular play. Maybe the window was there. We threw it a second earlier, but that seems to be the issue with this game right now, is that we are a little bit late with our reads right now. And, that's not an indictment on Sam Howell. That's just me. Personally, as third down and 10, we're dropping back here. Pocket's going to be good. Oh, we're going to get picked off here. And when it rains, it pours. It looked like we might have had that dig route middle of the field, but the lurker is able to get the INT as Tim Patrick gets the catch down at the 1 yard line. Broncos threatening to put up more points in this game if that's possible. Oh my, the backup quarterback, the rookie Phil Yurkovich, trying to hurdle in there. Kind of missed though, so it's going to be second down and goal once again into this heavy Panther. I don't know what the Broncos are doing, but it's not working. Yurkovich trying to dive in there, back-to-back plays. Third down and goal. Now they stick with the same formation. This time passing, this time converting, and I won't even try to attempt to tell you who scored that touchdown, but I will tell you that we could have used better defensive coverage. Once more, I mean, at this point, I think it's long gone talking about gameplay and all that, but it would have been nice to hold him to a field goal instead of a touchdown. But, yeah, with 40 seconds left in the first half, we were down by 31 points, and we've kind of dug ourselves our own grave in this game, right? 4 first-half interceptions and just not playing well offensively. It's just, we're literally shooting ourselves in the foot as we wrap up this first half. Let's go to the halftime show and see if anybody else is having a better week 3 than our Houston Texans so far. Welcome to the halftime show, where today's game of the week for the second week in a row features the defending Super Bowl champion Indianapolis Colts being pushed to the brink. Last week it was the Eagles. This week it's the rival Jacksonville Jaguars, who got out to a quick 14-0 lead, but that's quickly erased by Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. But right back, it's DJ Chark clear sailing to go and give the Jaguars the lead right back. But these Colts have a deep bag of tricks late in the first half. Big spot here with no timeouts left. Carson Strong, the rookie, fearless, runs in. Back and forth we went to start the third quarter though. Oh my, stick work galore from Travis Etienne. Man, how many answers do the Colts have for the counter punches that the Jaguars are delivering? Here's one more for you. Less than a minute later, Allen Robinson. You got stick work, I got some myself. Colts back on top. Oh man, what a decision there. Second down and goal. Got him for the touchdown. Defense was not the name of the game today, unless your name was Shaquille Griffin. He got a hat trick. 3 interceptions on the day. Jaguars get a field goal after that third INT by Griffin. Colts down late, and this is a dire situation, but they'll never say die until the fat lady sings. Paris Campbell with the touchdown. Now it's time for the onside kick. How much magic do the Colts truly have? It's ran out. The Jacksonville Jaguars get their second win against the Colts in this CFM. The Jaguars still the only team to beat the Colts so far in Madden 22. As we go to the rest of the league action, Alvin Kamara gets the Saints off to a hot start. But that was the only good thing that happened for New Orleans. It was all Detroit Lions since Jeff Okudah on the INT. This is going to be his second pick 6 of the game. What a route. Lions get their first win of the season. Battle in the AFC North starts off with Nick Chubb getting jiggy with it into the end zone. But just like the last game, that's the only good thing that happened for the Browns. It was all Ravens ever since. Rashad Bateman in the corner, and the Ravens win that battle. They're still looking to reign supreme in the North Division. How about this for a potential upset? Bengals Bills? No one expected the score to be like this, but the Bills looked like they were on the verge of the comeback. Big spot here, 4th down and, oh man, 4th down and 1, and it's going to be Joe Mixon and this unstoppable Bengals offense that pull off the upset in upstate New York. The Pittsburgh Steelers on the move. It's Najee Harris looking to lead the Steel City to their first win of the season. Oh no, on the RPO, that's not going to help. They race to a quick 14-0 lead. Now we have a ball game. It goes down to the final seconds. This is a chip shot. Chris Boswell, cash money, get the Steelers in the win column as we move on to Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. How about this for a potential upset? We got a tie game going into the locker room at half, but Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp, too strong of a connection to keep contained. Rams stay undefeated. Also staying undefeated, the Los Angeles Chargers. Whoa, Mike Williams lost them in the sauce right there. Chargers go up big early. They win big at the end of the day. Also undefeated, the New England Patriots. How about this start for New England? They missed the playoffs last season, but under the new coaching regime, they're looking like a force in that AFC South. The Dallas Cowboys, they're also undefeated. 3-0 across the board for the last couple of teams. They hang on in a nail-biter against the winless Vikings. Oh, wow. Dwayne Haskins, hold your breath. Say a prayer. It's answered. It's Will Dissly for the touchdown. It's the Titans with the win. And look at this frozen rope from Justin Fields to the league's leading receiver Darnell Mooney. Bears blow out the New York Jets. And finally, the Raiders had a bad day in the office. This one was all Chiefs all day long. Ward with the pick, going for 6. Kansas City with the dub. And we are back. Not necessarily because we're really excited to exit the halftime locker room, but because there are 20 minutes of football left to be played in this game, and someone's got to play it on this Houston Texans roster, so we might as well strap up and hope for the best. As Sam Howell launching one for Olave, who got out to a hot start in this game, but after that drop really got cooled off. As Howell gonna find a man wide open on 3rd down. It's Jeff Smith, and you see the Broncos running a lot of man press that seems to be bothering our Texans offensive skill set, especially Christian Kirk, a little surprisingly. They have Patrick Surtain covering Christian Kirk, and Kirk seems to be blanketed out of this game, and we all know how much of a safety blanket Christian Kirk is in this offense. So without Christian Kirk, it seems like that's what's really been forcing the issues here for Howell. The offensive struggles, the sack there on 1st down, the sack on 2nd down. Patrick Surtain blitzing off the edge. It is 3rd down and 29 as we drop back against the 3-man rush, and that is a hospital pass if I've ever seen one. And Kirk somehow nearly came up with it, but instead we end up punting the ball. But you see just these plays where it's just, you can see people are open downfield. We had 3 guys on a route, and I picked the 1 guy that was not open. So we'll chalk this game up as really just a bad game by me, where, you know, I just loaded up and was not really locked into this one. Probably was more ready to go to bed than I was to play this game. But, you know, you got to play these CFM games at some point, right? Because, I mean, that's the one thing about a CFM games. You got to work with someone else's schedule, and sometimes it works against yourself. So sometimes you end up playing a game when you don't really want to be playing. And that's kind of what happened here, where we are now down by 31 points and just making questionable decisions all around. So I would say that all the juice we had from last week's victory against the Las Vegas Raiders has been dashed away as, hey, Jerkovich, might as well try it once more. See if you can get the heavy panther to work out. I don't know what that scheme is all about, because it's not really the most mobile quarterback out there, but I guess he's more mobile than Tom Brady, as Javonte Williams getting the carry here. At this point, Broncos have chew clock on, thankfully, in this game, because I think we both know the gig is up in this one, right? We just need to get out of here. No injuries, nothing like that. We already have an injury to Kenny and Green, which is not really the funnest thing in the world. Our offensive line has already been pretty hard this season, so to lose one of our best guys, probably our second best offensive lineman, that was, yeah, not great. That was also not good either, as we give up the touchdown there to Jerry Jeudy. That'll make it a 38-point game at the end of the 3rd quarter. So at this point, I think we're going to see a lot more Phil Jurkovich, because the backups are probably going to come in for the 4th quarter for the Denver Broncos. For us, we're going to try to throw a halfback pass before the end of the 3rd quarter. Josh Gordon letting the arm loose right there, but got a little bit of rave from him. So 3rd down and 8. We send a man in motion. It's all a fake. It's not a jet pass. It is a pass attempt for Sam Howell. That's not going to work out for us. Just throwing up a jump ball. Oh, man, and a fake punt. The alligator is swamped. I'll tell you what, guys. I did not mean to run a fake punt. I promise you. I thought I called a normal punt. And you can tell how surprised I was because I ran the wrong way when the ball was snapped to the alligator. I had no idea. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Which might as well be the theme of that game, right? That one play alone. Like, accidentally calling a fake punt and running the wrong way. Just put that play there, and that's all you need to know about Texans versus Broncos Week 3. We just didn't show up for the game. Didn't show up mentally for this one, and the fullback is scoring a touchdown. This might even be I don't even know who this guy is. The fullback, man, scored a touchdown on us. That's how down bad we are right now. So it was nice to get that win last week, but I guess reality hits once again, and we're back into the L column where I suppose we belong at this point, the way we are playing, right? We might have felt back-assward to a win against a Raiders team that might not be the best team in the NFL this season. But, yeah, we still got a long way to go with our Houston Texans. We got to play a lot better if we want to win football games against some of the better teams in the league, or at least compete. Because this is bad, man. This is bad what we're doing right now. It's Jeff Smith. Jeff Smith on drag routes is something good. Maybe we run that more often. Our 4th-string wide receiver. Brevin Jordan outside getting the catch. We're still competing with our starters out here. Sam Howell maybe can get a touchdown pass in, which, by the way, you will notice Sam Howell does not have a touchdown pass in this game, as the alligator gets what isn't officially a touchdown rush. So after we challenged that play and the call got overturned where Christian Kirk was called out of bounds but was in bounds, for some reason, Madden doesn't give you your stats if you win a challenge. So Sam Howell did not get his 17 yards in the touchdown pass. Christian Kirk did not get a touchdown reception for what was a touchdown if it weren't for the referees, which is cool. Like, why not? If something can go wrong, even the official scoring can go wrong for our Houston Texans. As I like to say in games like these, which seem to happen more often than not for us, not really a position I've been in until the past year or so, it's only one loss. It is only one loss, and we can wipe the slate clean next week when we have the Washington football team. But yeah, it's just milk and cookies time right now, which is usually a phrase I like to say for our team, but we're using it for the other team right now as they get the first down reception here for Noah Fant. I don't know why he's in the game. He's a starter. He didn't get benched. But anyways, I don't know why the Broncos are still running the ball here instead of kneeling it, but eventually they do kick this clock all the way down to 000s, and that is it. So GG's to my guy K-Mac, man. He showed up and took care of business within the first half of this game and got that slate all clean. So yeah, I mean, GG's to him, man. You guys want to check out K-Mac's YouTube channel. He's definitely doing some dope stuff on that side, so you know, you guys can subscribe. You guys check out his Twitch as well. He streams a lot on Twitch. But as far as us, man, back to the drawing board, I suppose. Sometimes all you can do is laugh. I mean, what else can you do, right? Like, sometimes you just load up and get your ass kicked. But leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys had some fun with me as we relive this one. Subscribe for more Madden 22 gameplays. Shout out to the offense. I really don't know what to do about our offensive line, man. Like, that might just be a 17-week problem for us. Even during the bye weeks, an 18-week problem. But yeah, on that note, I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching, even throughout games like this till the end. If you watched this video to the end, you're a real one. All right, I'll let you know you're a real one, and I'll catch you guys next time.